2, 3. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome, Democrats, young Democrats, seasoned Democrats. Um, my name is Jeremy Jones, and I am the chair of this organization. If you didn't already know who I was, that is who I am. Um, I'm gonna. We have our agenda here. I'm gonna go on the welcome, and then we're gonna recognize any candidates for political office. They're gonna just say hello, and if they want to speak, they can speak a little bit. I'm gonna go from there. So I'm gonna go into my welcome, and then um, I'll recognize candidates for political office, and then I'll go into my chair's report. So, do we have any other candidates for political office in the building? Oh, oh yes, 1, 2, 3. All in the same. You can just um, say a few words.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley McCall. All right, that's fine.
Yes.
Is this the mic? I'm short. It's
Yes.
okay. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley McCall. I am running for City of Columbia City Council District 4, which is currently held by Peter Brown. So we are looking to be the change that we wish to see. I'm super excited to be amongst young Dems as a young Dem. I would hope and ask for your support as well. I do have just a support in any capacity that you can do so, right? So if that's volunteering, a little donation, phone banking, all of the things in whatever capacity that you can do so. I'll have a QR code over there. Again, my name is Ashley McCall. I live closer to the northeast side. A little bit about me. I'm a mom of 2. My little ones are over there. I'm a licensed social worker by trade. I'm a small business owner. I own a mental health tech startup. And I'm just really looking forward to, getting on the campaign trails and not only running but winning. That's the goal here. So glad to be amongst y'all.
All right, thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Keon Moore. I am the candidate for West Columbia City Council District Number 5. And that's all I have to say.
Okay. The next person that we're gonna have come up, he is our first vice chair for our organization. So he's gonna give his political spiel, and then in his report later, he's gonna give his report and etc. So go ahead. He's also a candidate for office.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hi, everybody. Good to see everybody here. You're going to be sick of me probably for how much talking I'm going to have to do. But I'm Reed Beeman, and I'm running for the South Carolina House of Representatives, District 87, against Paula Rao Calhoun. And besides, when I'm not running for office, I'm the vice chair of the Young Democrats, as Jeremy said. And on top of all that, I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I should have really said that first. I'm a husband. And I'm also a dad to a 1-year-old, about to be 2-year-old. I'm also a comic book artist. And like I don't have enough free time already, I also do fostering. So I foster dogs for the local animal rescue. But needless to say, I am a busy guy, but it doesn't mean that I don't see what's happening in our state, in our local community, and in our country. Do we have time for me to read all this?
No.
Okay. So I'll leave it at that.
Thanks. Thank you, Reed. He will. We're missing some leadership, but he will also be here to discuss leadership on our committees section for committee head that is not here right now. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go. Any other candidates for political office? No. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go into my chair's report. I said, welcome everyone, new members, current members, candidates for state and local office and national office, visitors. July was an off month for events for us. We had a tabling event at the Lexington Peach Festival that was a success. I would like to thank Sophia, our second vice chair, who is not here today as she's had a health issue that she's battling, but we'll be giving her a report as well because she's been doing a lot for us. She helped with setup and takedown of that event. We had a public speaking training by Wes Russell, who is now he's our IT guy, and you'll hear what else he is in our group when I get to that portion. Let's see. Like I said, the July meeting was rainy, but we had a great time. It was an awesome time that we got to spend with Young Democrats. Like I said, before other meetings, my job is to ensure that we're growing and meeting with the people that we need to help us grow. And by this is one of our largest meetings to date, looking at it. And we've had larger meetings too, but this is very large today. And it's, I think, our leadership team and the individuals who come to meetings and show up and help out with different committees and such. You are awesome. Thank you for that. Let's give them a round of applause to our leadership. With that being said, we have some appointments that we have to talk about. Our chairs of our organization that are on our website now have co-chairs. We recently came up with co-chairs because, our chairs do a lot. They come to meetings, they come to a leadership meeting. They are everywhere in the community. They're in their county party. So we do have co-chairs for all of our committees, which are the Advocacy Committee, Policy Committee, Communications Committee, Membership Committee, and Policy Committee. And campaigns. Yes, I forgot about campaigns. Yes, that's our important one. But those are our all committees. And our co-chairs for the Communications Committee is Vita, what's your last name? Vita, Jean, is it? It's Vita, but Vita is her our comms chair, co-chair, yes, and Bridget G. I'm gonna say Bridget G. Is our co-chair for campaigns, our campaigns committee, and Wes Russell will still be our IT guy, but he also will be policy chair for the policy committee, and Michael Layer is out there, but he stepped out. He is our membership committee co-chair, which our membership committee is getting new members to come into the group, and if they sign up, they reach out to new members and have membership events and such that we have in our group. So we've had a rant and rave the other day where people just got to just rant and rave about what's going on in the political sphere, just the nation, and, just talk about what's going on and have support and love for each other, which our membership chair will go into that later. And let's see. I am the co-chair of the finance committee. Oh, I forgot to say finance. Yes. Finance is our bread and butter and everything. Tim Brown is our chair. I'm the co-chair, obviously, because I am the chair and I have the bank account. So yes, I'm the co-chair for that. I would also like to say everything said today is for the hard work of every leader and person, new and seasoned members. So let's get to work, and I will go with our vice chair's report, which Reed will go first. He will be up here twice, again, 3 times actually. Or are you gonna give her? No, just give your report. Yeah, I know. You're gonna read Sophia's.
So my report's going to be kind of short. There's some stuff I can't talk about since I'm being recorded. Oops. So basically for July, I designed the July t-shirt that we had that was for sale. It's still for sale now, so please go buy it. And also did the volunteering with the phone banking for Jessica, who's our mayoral candidate. And besides that, I've been running some cross-coordinated efforts between several different Democratic organizations across the Midlands. I can't say much more about that, but all I can say is join our Signal Chat. We are going to have opportunities coming up for anyone that wants to get involved to be involved. So if you're feeling tired, you're feeling drained, you're angry, take that and come and help us. Because that's what we need. We need more boots on the ground. That's it.
Thank you. And everybody, we're a big family, so we give hugs. We, talk about anything and everything in our Signal Chat and in person. So we're a big family. So that's something that we pride ourselves on, and we love each other here. So. Joining the Signal Chat means that you're ready to get involved and get acclimated with our group. So we'll talk about Signal at a later time. Come on. He's going to give Sophia's report.
Hey everybody, I'm Sophia. If we're a family, think of me as the drunk uncle. So a couple things she wanted to go over. Pie the President is confirmed for August 11th. Is going to be October. That's what I said, was October. We all heard it. From 4 to 8 in the lots next to SCDP. If anyone's curious where SCDP headquarters are, congratulations, you've already found it. It's going to be that lot over there. The Pie the President event will be a family-friendly day of learning, food trucks, games, and community building. If you're interested in helping with the planning or have possible connections with local food truck vendors, please reach out to us and let us know. If you're interested, please let us know. We'll get you in the planning chat on Signal. Next up, the Civics and Democracy class has been confirmed this time for August 23rd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Grow Building. It is about 3 minutes that way. It is on Elmwood Avenue downtown. It is very hard to miss. This is going to be taught by our colleagues over at the Majeska Simpkins School. It's going to have a breakdown of the history of democracy in South Carolina and a review of civics policies that our local government employs. Feel free to bring lunch, snacks with you, but know that Grow by itself is a meat-free zone. So if you do show up, do not bring meat. I will speak personally. The Majeska Simpkins School, if you've not heard of it, is wonderful. Highly recommended. It is not a democratic organization, so do not be surprised if they say some things that are critical of the Democratic Party, but it is highly informative and done by a brilliant man, so I cannot recommend it enough. Next couple things. Haley Flores has agreed to head the Women's Caucus. Please stay tuned for updates as they will plan to get a Zoom meeting set up before the next monthly meeting. I will not be there. The Men's Caucus will be headed by Reed Beeman, and he will give updates very shortly. Last but certainly not least, YDCM Gardening is picking up. My wife is a huge fan herself. It is a much more casual and mostly non-political organization within this group where we discuss anything and everything related to sustainable gardening, native and non-native plants, and community food projects. Please reach out to a member of the leadership, not me, to be added to the group. that concludes the second vice chair report. Thank you so much.
All right. Secretary report, Austin.
One moment. All right. Good evening, everyone. I'm Austin Jackson. I'm the secretary for the for YDCM. Frankly, this past month we have had a bit. Basically had the YDA convention. Just conclude. I can report that YDSC is duly chartered for the next 2 years, and that'll probably be the most that most of you will have to deal with them. That being said, please be on the lookout for emails or phone calls from me if we do not have full information from you, which for some of you we do not. We're trying to make sure that we can send information to you all about our meetings and events, and we can't really do that without full information. So please make sure that's been out there. I've also been at the Peach Festival for helping out with that. We've been God. I think I was at the I was at the speech training which Wes is probably going to strangle me for right now for how. But other than that, it's been if it hasn't been a really if it's been a slow month in here, that's why, because we've been doing so much out there, and I want to thank you all for everything y'all have been doing, and I will see the rest of my time.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Treasurer report. And you can also give your finance report as well.
Say less.
Yeah.
This is the best part of the whole meeting. Howdy, y'all. I am Tim Brown. I am the finance chair as well as your treasurer of the Young Dems of Central Midlands, right here in Columbia. Yay. The touch of what Austin said, it has been a lull for July, but I will say that financially we're pretty stable for the moment. So I'm probably the closest thing to a fiscal conservative, so bear with me. Don't worry, I'm not a Doge agent. As of right now, we're about $1,521.77. At the beginning of the year, I set goals to see where we can be at as far as Independence Day. I wanted to set that. So I extended, from our last leadership meeting, I extended that, kind of shortened it back to October 31st to meet $2,500 by that goal and $3,500 by the end of the year. The stuff that are coming down the pipe that I am personally trying to work on personally, that I will be presenting with leadership and with my finance committee. Spoiler alert, it may involve NPR. But other than that, if you are interested in joining finance and want to keep in the loop on all that stuff, just reach out to me or any of my guys, and we will set y'all up in the Signal. And if you are in Signal, I hope you are also aware that me and Austin had a little solo mission to Asheville, where we met the man, the myth, the legend, Bernie Sanders. Spoiler alert, it was a hell of a good time. So check out that picture. The next meeting for finance is on the 29th. It's a little late, but it'll touch back to what I was saying tonight. So any other questions on that, just reach out to me or any of the guys here. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. All right, so finance was done.
I know, right?
Yes. Membership.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Carmen. If we haven't met, I'm the chair of the membership committee here. We've had a couple things happen in membership over the past month. Namely, I appointed Michael, if he's in here, I don't think so, as my co-chair. just to help out with planning events, stuff like that, handle the workload. Last month, we also did have our rent and rave, like Jeremy said. Just an opportunity to let people air out any frustrations that they're having. You know, it's great to have people phone banking and canvassing, but, you know, it's tough right now here. And I want to provide a space where people can talk, you know, freely amongst each other, you know, just let everything out that they're feeling. Right now in membership, I am focusing on planning the Pie the President with Sophia, the fundraiser. That's taking up a lot of my attention. But we do have our next membership meeting this Sunday at 6 over Zoom if you're interested in joining or you want to help plan another membership event. So yeah, that's really it for memberships.
Comms.
Right, thank you. So I'm Carrie, I'm chair for the comms committee. And if you don't know what the comms committee does, it's all the social media stuff, newsletter, website, anything like that. I have a new co-chair, and her name is Vita. She's not here today, but I'm excited to have some help because comms is a big undertaking that covers a lot of things, and it's very hard for one person to do. So I'm excited to work with her, and hopefully you guys will see having a second person you'll see it showing up online and on our social media where we'll be able to be a little bit more active. As far as my requests or report, one thing that we talked about in leadership was sharing more about local events that are happening, like in our newsletter or online. So if you're aware of events that are happening in the community that you think would be a good fit for Young Dems, let me know, let the leadership team know, because we can share about those in our newsletter and we can share about them on social media. It takes all of us sharing about all these different events and everything to build up the community and for people to show up at things. So definitely let me know. If you go to one of these events and you want to share about it, you take some photos, also reach out to me or Vita and let us know. We can't go to all of the events, so if you go to an event and you want to write a couple of sentences about it and we can share it on social media or in our newsletter, that would be great. There are website updates that are coming, especially since we have some new positions and stuff, so be on the lookout for those. I know somebody mentioned our merch earlier. If you do not have our merch yet, you should get it because it's very adorable. And there's a link to it on the homepage of our website. If you scroll down, you can see there. And there's some really cozy sweaters for fall that will be good to have. And lastly, if you aren't following us on all socials, we are on most of them, so definitely give us a follow. And if you're interested in comms, there's always opportunities for writing. We have a Substack that we're trying to kind of flesh out and get going more. So if writing is something that you're interested in, or graphic design or anything, reach out to one of us and let us know. Thank y'all for being here.
We're gonna go with campaigns, and then we're gonna go to policy. So, are you giving? Okay, co-chair.
Sorry, I just got my hair done today, so I can't stop touching it.
Yes, we like it.
All right. So this is from Steven. Big thing is YDofCM, Lexington and Richland did a phone banking event, made over 3,000 calls to voters. That's exciting. Just talking about different events and things, and also getting feedback on the Democratic Party as a whole. Big thing is campaigns, we need volunteers, not just for phone banking, but we have a lot of candidates that we need to support for canvassing, different things like that. This is not you have to do everything, but we are aiming to do at least 1 to 2 events a month. So the more people, the more we can get the word out, all of that. Another thing that I know Jeremy and Steven have been working on is getting both the Lexington and the Richland County parties to cooperate with us all, so we're not working, we're not doing more work than necessary. So if you are interested in campaigns, we are going to slowly be phasing out the Signal chat in lieu of emails, just because then it's easier for all the different people, because not everybody's on Signal. Other than that, if you have any questions, there's a lot of things in the works. Again, you do not have to volunteer for a specific candidate. You can if you want. Big thing is just to volunteer. And that's it.
policy.
Hey, I'm Brian Gibbs. I'm the chair of the policy committee. We've got two main things that we have going on right now. The first is we're having a debate night 2 weeks from now, or I guess a week and a half on the 23rd. It's a Saturday. We're looking to have it here around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Time on that is still to be determined, so we'll get that to you in the signal chat as soon as we know. The second thing, Wes and I are working on taking a comprehensive look at our bylaws. So unless you want it to be the world according to the two of us, please come and help us with that. I know it is a bit of a in the weeds type of job, but it is important to make sure that our bylaws reflect what the organization stands for and the things that we're doing here as a group. And that's all we got.
The 18-month plan.
Yeah, that's part of the bylaws.
Oh.
I'll get to that.
Oh, you get that? Oh, you want to come?
I was gonna bring it later, but I'll bring it now. Okay, hey everybody, I'm West. I'm the co-chair of bylaws. Like Brian and I said, or sorry, co-chair of policy, excuse me. Like Brian said, we are going through the bylaws. One big thing that the focus is going to be is we want the YDCM to have a specific purpose and a specific mission here in South Carolina. There are a lot of values that I think everyone in this room probably shares. But some of them refer to a national policy and not necessarily a state policy. That's going to be our focus. To that end, we've also been tasked by our wonderful leadership team in my first ever meeting to create a new 18-month strategic vision for what this organization looks like. There are a lot of things that we want to accomplish as an organization, and there's a lot of ideas that people have that sound fantastic in paper, but ultimately the goal of this organization is to improve the state of South Carolina. So what we want to do is find a way to best utilize the wonderful talent and energy pool we have in here, to organize and leverage the connections we currently have with not only candidates but elected officials, people that are currently working for the parties here that are paid full time to help us out specifically, and go from there. Because there are also wonderful candidates, as you've heard speak tonight, that we want to best support. But to do that, we need to have a plan, we need to have a vision. And so by the next monthly meeting in September, that plan will have been executed and communicated to at least the leadership team. I do not know if at that meeting it will be ratified, so bear with us. But know that we are committing to a very specific, very direct vision for this organization that I cannot wait to share with you. Thank you.
So that takes off one of our new business. I just want to get that out of the way. Am I missing committee? Advocacy. Oh yes, advocacy. Yes, that's right. I have advocacy's update. Haley Flores is our advocacy chair. She was here earlier, but she had to go. Excuse me. So, she says we are working on planning a few different town halls. If you don't know, we had a town hall earlier this year that Reed and Carmen helped put on for Young Democrats of the Central Midlands with David Robinson. So we're actually going to be opening those town halls back up. It's going to be in November after local elections, but before folks start tuning out for Thanksgiving break. If you would like to help with town hall, she says, they'll be asking for volunteers as soon as she has more information. Justice Hills is spearheading a medical debt relief initiative. Our group is, yes, right? That will become a long-term project for justice. So if anyone has an experience with that type of fundraising or has ideas, please reach out to him. And what else? Let's see here. 2 opportunities for volunteers for the advocacy committee. The Harriet Hancock Center is having a People's Power Hour September 28th at Art Bar. We are looking for 4 volunteers to join her at the event, and that's going to be at Art Bar. If you join the signal, we'll let you know, and we'll let everybody know as well in the email as well. SC Family Pride, October 4th, hosted by Harriet Hancock Center, alongside SC Pride Festival Family Pride. Dedicated a section of the festival designed for families of all kinds with activities curated for them. She hasn't received details on that number of volunteers needed. They're looking for folks to help set up, running activities throughout the day, and tear down. She also put an Excel document in the advocacy committee signal chat for people to sign up for one or both these volunteers. And she'll be adding it to the larger group chat as well. Lastly, there will be a 50-51 national protest on Labor Day she's hearing. We don't have any details of that timing yet, but hopefully we'll, or whether we'll have an opportunity to host a table, but we'll share updates as we speak. And then I'll get to the action items later in the group. Okay. So, approval of July minutes.
All right. So the minutes were sent through the announcements chat.
Okay.
So I do move for approval. I say.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All those abstain? The approvals do have it. All right. Old business, volunteer signups. Reed, you've talked about this already. We just need volunteers for all these candidates and our campaigns event committee. So any volunteers would be nice. We are actually putting people in an Excel sheet to have on hand for candidates in the future. And Reed wants to come and speak about that as well because he has more detail.
So basically, and Stephen and I have been talking. I've been helping out a lot with campaigns on the back end with Stephen, and I know Bridget. Congratulations, Bridget. Welcome to the team. We need you. So we're looking to actually compile lists through Excel, but also use Mobilize so that at least at minimum you will have 2 weeks notice about campaign events, things that are coming up, because we don't want people to feel like that we're springing something on them in the signal chat. A lot of times there's so much stuff that happens in the signal chat, things get lost. So we're trying to actually make the Mobilize become our key component, that you will get text message reminders like, hey, you signed up for this, or we'll post about it in signal chat, and you can basically follow along that way. We're trying to streamline as most efficiently as we can. It's just please bear with us as we continue to do it, because it's a big undertaking, because it's between a lot of different organizations, and it's going to be a lot of work. So, do you want me to go ahead and talk about the caucuses, because you already talked about the women's caucus?
Yes.
So I'm running the men's caucus. Basically what that is that the men's caucus will meet and we'll talk about Democratic men issues within the Democratic Party. That will be Zoom. I have not set up a time for the monthly meeting yet, so please stay tuned to the signal chat for that. And that's it.
Thank you. And women's, Haley will be reaching out about the women's caucus and what they're doing. Basically, we've started this recently where we're going to have a men's and women's caucus in our organization for people to go in their corners of gender and everything, and basically they accept any type of man or woman and everything else like that. So we're not saying that, but yes, go ahead. So YDSC has caucuses as well, but we actually we're doing it within our organization. Yes. The gardening update, I think we gave that gardening update. So Sophia gave that gardening update. So we're gonna move to new business. 2 monthly YDCM meetings. Wes, what's up? What's up,
Looking around, this is the most beautiful group of people I have ever seen because it's the beautiful group of people that show up to a YDCM monthly meeting. And in fact, if you look at the attendance of all of our other events, you're not going to believe it, but the place we get the most beautiful people showing up are our monthly meetings. So we are now transitioning to having 2 per month starting in September. We are not going to have a second in August, if anyone is curious. But it's a chance for not only us to get to see all of your wonderful faces, for me especially, who love seeing young South Carolinians, but also raise your hand if you have the Signal chat muted.
It has me muted, actually.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. So 6 people are telling the truth and everyone else is lying. The Signal chat.
No, my phone goes off.
That's adorable. I've had it muted since day 1. You people don't stop talking. But that's part of the problem we're hoping to address here. A couple times you'll hear people mention things like dates and times will be communicated in the Signal chat. I'm not going to see them because Lord knows, unless someone specifically calls me out, I'm not going in that Signal chat. It's way too damn much. So instead, we're focusing on communicating things more often, which will hopefully also mean you'll hear a lot less of people talking per meeting, and we'll get to talk to the people that matter, which is all of the rest of you wondrous, beautiful people, especially Philip. If you have any questions, I don't know how that's possible, but let's address them. It's like this meeting, but twice a month. Are there any questions? Perfect. Thank you very much.
Will there be snacks?
We will start bringing snacks into the group, but
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the original plan for this was to also try to make sure that we are holding these meetings in all of our counties because we also have Fairfield County and Orangeburg County and our chapter. These are counties that we really need to build a young Democrats presence in, and frankly, 95% of our chapter is either in Bristol or Lexington. So we're going to have Kershaw. Sorry, if we're going to have, excuse me, if we're going to have Fairfield and Orangeburg counties in our chapter, we need to make sure that they are welcome in our chapter, that they are a full partner in our chapter. So there's that.
thank you, sir.
Question real quick. I want to be clear, we having what the dates are for the next 2 meetings, and to be clear, we are rotating these meetings to those counties.
It's the 1st and 4th Wednesday. Did we say Wednesday? Oh, go ahead.
All right, I was too flip. It is the 2nd and 4th Wednesday of each month. The current game plan is the 2nd Wednesday meeting, which is our typical monthly meeting, will be here, hopefully forevermore. The one on the 4th, the location will always be TBD. It will always be communicated, hopefully in triplicate, to every single person. There will be times when it is here in Columbia. There will be times when it is elsewhere, depending on availability of everyone else. We're also going to be communicating with people on the ground in those counties because it is a lot to travel to pinpoint what their needs are, where we can best serve them, and where we can aggregate a group of young Dems. Also, just like tonight, if you're ever not able to make a meeting in person, it will also always be live streamed on our YouTube channel. So you can always participate in the chat on the stream. And if anyone needs that URL, please let me know. I'm happy to get that to you. Justice.
Wouldn't it be better, like, just to avoid confusion, and if the whole point of us having these 2 months of meetings to keep communication because people don't look at their single chats, wouldn't it be best for us to make it a line item to determine the location for the next meeting at the first, like the second, or at the first meeting on the second?
Yeah, so it will always be communicated by the time that, let's say we're going to use the second and fourth Wednesday. So the meeting on the 4th is location TBD. It will always, always, always be communicated by, if not before, that second meeting and reiterated by the second week. So there will be no confusion as to where it will be, I assure you. And we're going to try and get better about announcing things ahead of time with regards to that, because obviously we don't want people showing up in the wrong place and showing up at an empty bar, like which happened apparently with some of our Edgefield friends who showed up at British Bulldog tonight, which is unfortunate, but also they could watch it via stream and eat some good food. So either way, they're probably happy. Any more, because I was, like I said, too flip with it, are there any more questions I can help address? Seeing none, perfect, thank you.
Alrighty. So, fall event preview. We've already said I'll go with September. There are some things happening the 6th and 5th. The Young Democrats of Georgia State Convention. They're trying to get some people to go to the Young Democrats of Georgia State Convention, to collaborate with Georgia and kind of figure out what Georgia's doing as a state on the Young Democrat side. So they have that. September, I just want everybody to know this. So that second meeting in September, which will be that Wednesday, the 24th, I am actually going to be out of the country. As of September 15th, I'm going to Europe. So I'll be out of the country from the 15th to the 24th, or coming back on the 24th. So I will be recuperating from Europe. Let's see here. October, the Pride Festival is the 4th, and we will be having, we'll hopefully have some things happening with the Pride Festival that will, I hope they've put that stuff out there already, but leadership they haven't. But we'll try to get a table for people to volunteer at, to get more members to sign up to come to our meetings, our events, and et cetera, at the Pride Festival in general, so that we can have a presence at Pride.
Jeremy,
Yes.
I do want to emphasize that there are other ones that I brought up in leadership where I would like to see if we can, like I said, I wanted to see if we can bring up some more volunteers to walk around.
At the state fair.
Not the state fair. I'm going to kick that to next year.
Okay.
We have a peanut boil on Divine Street in Shandon, as well as
Okay.
the Latin Festival in Comic-Con.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. The Latin Festival in Comic-Con is the 23rd, correct?
Latin Festival,
Of August.
The 23rd, yes.
Of August. So we'll have. So Tim is going to be heading that up. With if you're not at the Civics and Democracy class, or the state executive committee meeting, or any of that, he'll have somebody out there like handing out cards and stuff about how to get involved in Young Democrats, and all our website and everything else on there as well. So yeah, we'll have that in announcements. We'll do that in announcements. Let's see here. We are now. This is winter preview and also fall preview. We're actually thinking about having a Halloween event. It may be November 1st. It may be October 31st. We don't know yet, but it's a way for us to raise money and also have fun around Halloween time. I know Halloween time in general is a trick-or-treating event, etc. on that type of thing for certain people to get candy and stuff like that. But we're gonna have a Halloween event. That is to be determined. We're working on that as well. So if you want to get involved in that, please let us know. Let's see. We're also for winter. We are trying to have. I'll go into winter as well. We're actually trying to have a holiday gala just to put that on people's thoughts and minds. We're gonna have a gala on top of our actual normal, regular member only event where we have a holiday party at my house or the house of the chair or we have events and stuff. But we're gonna have a big holiday gala that's gonna be selling tickets and etc. About that. That's gonna happen. Hopefully, it's gonna be a collaborative thing between LCDP, which is Lexington Dems, and Richland County. So that's gonna be something that we're gonna try to push as well out there as well too. So we'll have 2 events in December, and then yeah, those are our holiday fall event preview. So we got a lot of things coming up, and hopefully you guys are ready to join us and help out or come and enjoy. Action items. This is something that we say at every meeting. Now that we have an advocacy committee. And our action items for this meeting is join a committee. We'd love for members to join at least one committee. We understand that between work and other commitments in school, devoting a lot of time isn't always possible, but even if you're just contributing ideas, we'd love to have your participation in whatever way works. Get to know the Democratic candidates running in the 2025 and 2026 elections. Start with the folks that we highlighted tonight. Read up on their platforms, follow them on social media, and engage with them however you can. Early support makes a difference, especially at the local level. Stay informed on upcoming elections in your area. Local races often fly by under the radar. They're just as important in shaping policies that affect us every day. Know who's running when your next election is. How you can get your friends and family to vote with you. Help with group-supported campaigns. Several people in our group are running for office in Richland and Lexington counties. They need volunteers for phone making, canvassing, spreading the word about their platform and policies. So that is our action items. Any questions about anything? Okay. This is the portion of the meeting where we say, who wants to join the signal chat? I know that people said that they're muting it because we do have a lot of, like passionate people who, like, we talk about politics, we talk about non-political things, we talk about things happening in our lives. We're just a big family, and we try to make sure that we're talking with each other about different events and things happening in their area. If you would like to join our signal group to get ideas and join committees and discuss different things, please reach out to Carmen and myself. Who else? Because we can't. Austin and Tim and Reed can get you in. Tim's right there. Tim Brown. And Reed is also. Did he leave? He leave? Okay. But trying to get into the signal, we can get you in there so that you're a part of us.
By signal, I mean just the finance signal.
We have different signals for each committee. Obviously, campaigns is trying to alleviate that committee chat, so they'll have emails and such. But yes. That's if you want to be in the signal chat. We have an announcements chat as well to make announcements on different appointments and such that is not very active because, it is active, but it basically is there for announcements only, to announce different things happening in the group, in campaigns, and anything that we do. So yeah. If you want to get in the single chat, please reach out to those people at the end of the meeting as well. And then we'll go into announcements. We've already know the immigration debate is August 23rd. After everything else on August 23rd, we have a lot going on August 23rd. The South Carolina Democratic Party Executive Committee meeting, which is basically the group that does all the machinations of what's happening in SCDP, like voting on protest elections, the electors to if let's say a Democrat won the electors for South Carolina, we vote on those. Those are open to the public. That's August 23rd at 1:30 at the law school building in downtown Columbia. So that's open for everybody to come in and just view. I'm also a Lexington County Executive Committee person for the county, so I go to those meetings. So I'll be at that meeting, but I will not be at the debate because I have so many other things to do. Not yet. And Democracy and Civics class, like we said, is August 23rd, 2025 at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Grow Center. We'll be releasing that information on socials. So it is called Pie the President. And the Pie the President event is basically a fundraiser where people, it's a community event. It's a group where somebody's going to dress up as Donald Trump in our group. I think it's going to be me. But I don't want to do it. I'm just kidding. No, but I will do it if there's nobody else. No, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm just like I don't want to be pied in the face. But somebody's gonna dress up as Donald Trump, and people are gonna pay. I don't know exactly how much to pie me in the face. Like they have to pay each time they pie me. So that's a good way of saying, oh well, I want to pie like Donald Trump, so I'm gonna pie him in the face. $10. So yes. And that is October 11th. Obviously, SCDP is at the bottom here at 4 p.m. to 8. And also our September YDofCM meeting, the first one is September 10th at 6:30 p.m. to 8, which will be here at SCDP. Any more announcements?
All right,
Go ahead.
2, 1. The Richland County. All right, so I got 2. All right, so first off, hi. In this capacity, I'm third vice chair of the Richland County Democratic Party. The Richland County Executive Committee and community meeting will be tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at the Girl Scout Center on William Street. So it's going to be right behind. So it's going to be right behind that McDonald's on Hugie Street, and next to that hotel they just built. So that's basically everything the state executive committee does, but at the Richland County level. So there are several dozen precincts in Richland County that do not have an executive committee member. If you live in one of those precincts, let me know. Let Marcurius know, or Carmen, who is our Fowler Fellow. Get with one of us so that we can put you on the docket to get you voted onto the county party executive committee. The other announcement I have, so as you know, YDA just had a convention. they
Young
were,
Democrats of America.
sorry, the Young Democrats of America just had a convention. We have a new board, and now that board has to appoint people to help run the organization. So if you go to YDA.org/appointments, you can actually apply for any number of appointments that are up. All of them are up until September 7th. After September 7th, they're going to fill them on a rolling basis ahead of their next meeting, which I think is going to be after Thanksgiving. So I just wanted to let y'all know that is an opportunity that is available to everyone to everyone in YDofC.
What do you see?
Oh,
Stuff too.
oh, that.
We have appointments too.
Oh, so to my knowledge, Justice, do we have any state appointments that Brandy's opened?
Not to our knowledge.
Okay, so that, but when those come up, he will be the first to know.
I will let y'all know.
All right. Any other announcements?
Yeah, I have two.
Go ahead. Come on.
Make this real fast. If you live in Columbia or Richland County, in the city limits or in the county, just know that there are still positions available for the city board and commissions. For the county, just get with your councilman, either the county or the city. There are plenty of them. There's a music festival commission. There are different commissions that foresee what they can bring forward to their councils respectively, including planning, which is what I'm trying to fight for right there. So it's already on their websites, on the city government and the county government. They do kind of cycle the deadlines, so just talk to your councilman and see if they can get you in. And once y'all let me know when you apply, and I'll see if we can get you trained up, because you may have to go before the council to, plead your case to become a member. But once you are a member, you will be on there for about 2 years to discuss different policies and how to improve that in the county and in the city. All right.
Is that it?
And I'm also starting to plan a urban planning, housing, and transit sit down, because I'm running an online group, and we're gonna have a sit down. The dates to be determined will probably be mid to end of September, which will bring forth a different bunch of packages of different initiatives and different bills that have been presented all over the country in different legislatures to bring forth to the city and the council and to state reps for the upcoming legislative session. So it's a work in progress. So once I get touch with advocacy and leadership, I will be able to have a final date on all that stuff.
Thank you, sir. Any other announcements? Huh? Oh, what'd you need? Oh, we like to welcome the River Bluff Young Democrats to I actually was a substitute teacher in their school a while back, and I used to come to their meetings and speak to them, and I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for coming, and hopefully you come back and get in our single chat, and then we'll be like, you're members. So, but yes, if I need to come speak to your meetings or any of our leadership team to come speak, please let us know, and we'll be there. And hopefully you come back to our next meeting in September. We'll be able to look forward. And actually, this is our third vice chair for Lexington County. So he's been Lexington County Dems. He's been trying to get young people from the high schools and also to come into the Lexington Democratic Party group as well, because we need more young people in that group as well. Also, the Lexington County Democratic Party meets the 18th, which is the third Monday of each month at 6:30 at Lexington Main Library. Yes, and that's going to be an in-person meeting. So if you're in Lexington, Please join the county party as well. We try to, yes, yes. The older generation is clamoring for more young blood, but we're clamoring for more young blood as well. And even if you're in Richland County as well, they're also looking for more young blood as well.
Please,
So.
I can't be the only one that goes, please.
Yes, so we're really wanting you guys to get involved in your county parties, which we love getting in our and involved in our county parties. Run for leadership, run for anything, run for office. We love that. So please get involved. Mercurius, you have an announcement?
Well, I have an announcement. I had a question for River Bluff.
Go ahead.
River Bluff High School has done some of the best debates
Yes.
in the state. And I was just wondering if y'all's young Dems and political groups were still going to be continuing that tradition, because like they've hosted the only congressional district 2 debates that we have had has been at River Bluff High School.
Yeah.
And the questions that came from the students from River Bluff. And so I was just wondering if y'all have plans to do any of that, or if
We
that's
definitely do a lot of that.
What if we had someone from River Bluff go up and speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hi, my name's Lily Neal, and I'm one of the leadership team members for the Young Adult Democrat students. We have our first meeting on Friday. We're not really looking for any speakers for that meeting, but for our future meetings to come, we are definitely interested in some speakers or just any insight from anyone. So yeah, we definitely do a lot of debate, even when we're not supposed to most of the time, and it definitely can get really heated. On Friday, we're probably going to do something called a take a stand, which is you say a statement and you go to either corner, either side of the room based on how it applies. So yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting.
I've been there for it. It was awesome. I loved it. It was awesome. So yeah, thank you for
Hopefully.
speaking.
Of course, thank you.
Hopefully, what they do at the high school level spreads to other high schools, because we need more high school young Dems. But hopefully y'all are a part of us. We love you. Come back. But yes. So any other announcements? Go ahead.
did have my
Cool.
announcements. And I may have missed it, so sorry, we're having a lot. So, good evening, everybody. My name is Mercurius Bird. I started this chapter like over 10 years ago. So I come in as the old person now to like just kind of give updates and whatnot. I wasn't sure if y'all had talked about the coordinated campaign that we've been doing.
Yes. Reed didn't talk about everything because he didn't have all the details because we're there.
Yeah, gotcha. So basically, one of the things we're going to be trying to do between our coordinated campaign between Richland County, Lexington, and our Young Dems is do kind of like bi-weekly phone banks or bi-weekly canvassing. So what I'm looking for is getting people to come in. This past Thursday, thank you to everybody to come up. We made 35,000 calls this past Thursday, and so we're trying to repeat that. Yeah, 3,500. Sorry, thank you. 3,500 calls this past weekend. So we're trying to basically repeat that every 2 weeks, and we'll be coordinating between canvassing and doing the phone bank. And so we just want y'all to keep that on your schedule for like Thursdays and Saturdays. We'll be looking for that type of help. Also, we do have our municipal elections happening, and this Saturday we are planning some canvasses. Ashley doesn't know she's probably going to be canvassing on Saturday once we get our stuff going. And then also our mayoral candidate, Jessica Thomas, will be canvassing from 10 a.m. to noon, and then from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. This Saturday. And so we're looking for volunteers for that. And if you are able to do that, please let me know. And that is pretty much it for me. Thank you.
Any other announcements? Any other announcements?
I got an announcement. Hey, hello y'all. Justice here.
Another high schooler.
Yes, another high school. Yes, I'm a high school senior. Hello. Nice to see people just as young as me. Yes, I'm here just to let everyone know. Join a caucus, a state level caucus, please. You have a lot of amazing caucuses, aka the Progressive Caucus. Please join mine. We're trying to get stuff started. We finally brought caucuses back this year after the state convention. So please. The purpose of a caucus is to represent different groups or niche within the Young Democrats. For example, we have the LGBTQ caucus. We have environmental caucus. Again, the best caucus, progressive caucus. I believe there's a women's caucus. Sophia, is Sophia still chair of that?
No, Mackenzie's over that.
Mackenzie's over that? Okay, now, all right. Yes, you can even start your own. I'm looking at you high schoolers. Y'all can start your own caucus. All you need is 5 members. And if you're interested in that, just give me a list of your members, their information, and I can bring it up at the executive council meeting, and we can do that according to our bylaws. So yeah, please. And also, I know they mentioned me trying to do an undo medical debt campaign. If you want to know more about that, please come contact me after this meeting, aka I'll be panhandling for money. Please, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
But yes, Mercurius was one of our founders, and honestly, so was I.
Yeah. And I've been in this group for 11 years almost. So I also have been a part of the Democratic Party since I was y'all's age, 14. I was 14 years old when I came to my first volunteer event for Barack Obama, and I've loved it ever since. And I have been in leadership in Lexington, Richland counties. I'm from Richland County, but I live in Lexington now, and I love Lexington, but I also love my Richland County people too. But I am so happy that that I've been a part of the Democratic Party for so long, and that I'm changing it, as we can see, as I'm chair, and we're growing, and our members, our leadership around us. So we're a great organization for those, if you didn't know, for under 40 years old, up until, it could be 14, yeah, 14. Yeah. 14's the youngest, and we've had some 10-year-olds and 11-year-olds. They want to come too as well, but we'll bring them in too. Come on in, and so, but yes, I'm so excited that you guys, huh? Anybody 14? No, no.
I might look it, but I get a little older.
When you said that, I thought that I was like,
No, there.
years old. I was just like,
There have been some young people that have come to our events and they have signed up, but you know they have to get their mom and stuff like that. But they signed up, but we would have to reach out to them as well. So we have some young members coming in as well. But like I said, we're a family. People stay around a long time. Some people come and go. Some people stay for a while. I want you guys to stay for a while, because we're a great family and everything else. Yes.
If you have time for one more announcement?
Yes. Okay. Come on.
I'm Pat, I'm over 40.
Oh, we do have season.
Yeah, Barbara and I made these up because we love you guys. Barbara and I have been infiltrating your last few months because we're trying to figure out where you get all this great enthusiasm and younger people, because like we have admitted, I'll be 80 my next birthday. And Barbara's probably our youngest member with Edgefield County. But we can't get one peep out of the younger people, and we're coming here hoping something will rub off on us that we can carry back to Edgefield County. Our monthly meeting is this coming Saturday. It's the third Saturday of every month. But this is a really impressive group, and I really appreciate y'all letting us kind of, like I said, just soak it up a little bit. Infiltrate, that's right, exactly. Because we're trying to snitch a little bit of your magic to take back to Edgefield County and just Willie, we love Willie Bright. We adore him. He invented Edgefield County politics. He put the prison in Edgefield, the federal prison. He and Strom Thurmond. He did so much. He's 89. He's tired. That's all. He's very effective, but he's tired. He's never lost an election. But the thing is that this is what we're made up of. And we're trying so hard. And Barbara, this is so unfair to her because she moved here last year from New York. And this was a little bit of a shock that we sort of kidnapped her and said, "Oh look, we have a new person." They don't know. Yeah. So she's really been great, and I'm kind of her Tonto. She's my Lone Ranger, and I'm going with her to these different meetings around so that we can figure out what we can do. So anything y'all can think of,
Let
please
us
help
know.
us. We in Edgefield County need you, right? Thank you.
Did you have something? Okay. All right. Yes.
Is it time for us to make that motion?
No, we don't have to make an motion to adjourn. We just adjourn. We are adjourned. If you would like to get in the signal chat and join us, you don't have to be in the signal chat to be a member. We do have we do have a donation track here. Please donate.
Before we adjourn,
Yes.
we have applauded everyone who's gotten up to speak today except one person. Thank you very much, Jeremy. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Honestly, let's extend that to all the officers because
Yes. Yeah. All right. Yes.
Yes, please.
All right. If you have any questions about immigration, I have a lot of things to say. I'm going through the process. I have a cousin, and I've been making some strides in our immigrant community.